experiences. At first, he started as current account bookkeeper at Bank of the Philippine Islands, Makati City Branch in 1991 to 2002 until he was promoted as processing center manager in late 2001. For 10 consecutive years, he became loyal and dedicated to his job, having received significant recognitions from the company itself. He was hired this time as Sales and Services Manager for Baguio Business Center, responsible for the selling and marketing all Globe Telecom products in Baguio and Benguet on December 2, 2002 to April 30, 2005. He was conferred several awards and recognitions too. On May 2005 to December of the same year, he was appointed as Regional Marketing Manager for North Luzon Business Center and was promoted to the position of Business Manager on August 31, 2005. When it rains, it pours. Promotion again paid its way to this humble and very blessed man. Tried and tested, he was assigned in Tarlac to address the problem of deteriorating sales there. This time, he was challenged to perform his incredible mental gymnastics, and he made it. Today is his 14th month and 3 days to be exact as Retail Services Manager at Louis Vuitton, Moet and Hennessy DFS Ventures Singapore Limited. Just imagine how important to this man his alma mater is. He flew miles away from his job site just to inspire you, dear graduates, and share his insights on being exceptionally and highly motivated individual. Friends, gentlemen and ladies, our honorable guest speaker for tonight, let's give him a big round of applause, Mr. Cesar P. Badoc Jr.
Nakakahiya po. Thank you, Ma'am Puten. Ma'am Puten, you may all sit down. Ma'am Puten has been my coach, mentor, advisor, like a second mother to me. It seems that she has not received enough recognition from all of us, but to tell you frankly, she is one of our inspirations. So, Father Alwin, Ma'am Lilia, Ma'am Puten, all the faculty members, dear graduates and parents, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Actually, I feel very honored right now for having, for standing here before you, because 20 years ago, to tell you frankly, they wouldn't let me deliver my salutatory speech. Kaya tuwan-tuwa ako kanina nung marinig ko na yung salutatorya nagsasalita. Because during my time, they wouldn't let me. Masyadong worried ang mga administrations noon for letting me speak here. Because during that time, I was a very, very active leader and also as well as an academic at the time. Well, they were right to get worried because I would have creamed the entire HRPI administration with that speech of mine. But that was a long time ago. Our time was not a good time to be a student in HRPI. There were too much politics and a lot of incompetence among the ranks. Good teachers were being Good teachers were leaving and bad teachers are staying. In my 4-year stay in high school, I've seen great teachers leave and I've seen a lot of bad ones too. Our class even walked out from one periodical exam of one incompetent teacher. Why? Because we know that it is our right as students to learn, and it is a teacher's sacred duty to teach. There was even a deliberation of the honor rolls where very good classmates of mine were given very low scores in conduct by some teachers just to bring forward their so-called favorites. Funny, because one of these poor classmates of mine was the kindest, most humble, and most intelligent student of our class. So, out of sympathy for them, I walked out of this deliberation and vowed that I would make my revenge for them one day. It is during that time, I believe, that the school administration decided that they will not allow me to deliver my salutatory speech. Well, guess who's talking now? Anyway, kaya ko lang naman kinuwento sa inyo yun that was all in the past. I just want people to realize the journey I have taken. A few days after I became the Corps Commander and the Editor-in-Chief of the Rosarian, when I was in 4th year, our Commandant and Rosarian Advisor resigned and transferred to another school. So, we were orphaned at a very early age. The Corps was demoralized, and some influential teachers started silently to remove me as Corps Commander. But thanks to the support and help of my classmates, they did not win. We did not know at first what to do because we do not have a commandant before and we do not have an advisor in the Rosarian. Mabuti na lang Ma'am Puten was there to become our Rosarian advisor after him. It was also at these troubled times when I read one of the speeches of the great English lion, Sir Winston Churchill, made during the darkest days of the Battle of Britain, when London is being bombed by the Germans and Hitler is overrunning the Western European hemisphere. He said, "Let us therefore take heart in the struggles ahead, for if the British Empire is to survive 1,000 years, people would say that this was our finest hour." And it was, ladies and gentlemen, that was our finest hour. HRPI, or parochial as we fondly call her, was the best.